What's going on, guys? R.I.Pierre here using that max power return on YouTube, and today we have ourselves a UU live session. I haven't done a live session or any upload in quite a bit of time, and it will probably be a little bit less over the next couple of weeks or so as I can prepare for my college final exams. But then I got a month off. I mean, I'm probably gonna start working and stuff, so but I will start uploading a little bit more often. I apologize for my absence over the past week or two. It's been pretty damn hectic. I got final papers and things like that to do. But today we got a UU live session. I don't really do UU. It's probably my kryptonite, the one tier that I really don't... I can't say I'm okay at it, but I'm just so much better everywhere else. It's ridiculous. Like, I didn't play Ubers until this gen, but I mean, not until this gen, but until Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire came out with Mega Rayquaza and all that, and the Mega Rayquaza leaving Ubers. But I'm talking way too much. But yeah, so this is probably my least favorite tier. But let's go ahead and look at the team that I decided to create. It's probably not going to be great, but you know, we're out here having fun, guys. We're out here having fun. So we're gonna go ahead, and the Mega of my team is gonna be Sharpedo. Sharpedo gets Strong Jaw, which is great. So that I've got Ice Fang and Crunch to take advantage of that. Waterfall for Stab. Protect, a pretty straightforward set with Speed Boost, getting a Speed Boost off first before Mega Evolving, so I'm faster than most things. Dragalge gets Adaptability from the well, I'm not saying from anything, from the transition over to Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. It gets the ability Adaptability, which is its hidden ability. That's a lot of ability. But yeah, so I got Draco Meteor and Sludge Bomb, which take advantage of that. Makes it ×2 instead of 1.5. It's actually very, very dangerous in any sense of the word. And Focus Blast for coverage. I got Haze just in case I really need to stay in and I just want to get my Draco Meteor -2 off. Now we have Florges, pretty standard set. Moonblast, Wish, Aromatherapy, Protect. Different EVs. I usually run 210 speed on Sylveon that I run in OU. So this I'm pretty much treating it like that Sylveon. Just pretty much is that Sylveon, just with higher special defense without having to invest. Without having to have a positive nature on it. This originally was supposed to be Metagross because I usually carry an Assault Vest Metagross to deal with Florges, and usually something else on the team ends up taking Florges out first, but you know, it's always nice to have the option. But we have a Choice Scarf for Serene Grace Jirachi, of course, with Iron Head, Zen Headbutt, U-Turn, Ice Punch. I hate flinch hacks, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. Pretty standard set. Then we have standard Stealth Rock Rapid's Bindon fan, nobody cares about him. And we have Eviolite Porygon 2. Nobody really cares about it either. I might switch the download to analytic, considering actually, I don't know, it might actually be better for me to keep download, because if I get the special attack boost, it is better than moving last and getting the analytic boost. But I am going to be slower than a lot of things being at base 60, and I can make this 0 and make a negative speed nature if that's what is required of me, if I want to go for the analytic boost. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and get into the live session in just a second. I can check on something, and then we will get right into the battle. Be right back. And we're back. So here we go. I decided to use the 5th gen sprites because I really haven't used them in a while. That's terrifying. Yes, Diancie and Beedrill is obviously his Mega Evolution, so I really don't really have much to worry about with this, with deciding which one is which. But yeah, so if he doesn't protect with that Beedrill, I'm gonna be really upset. Jirachi still outspeeds as long as I keep my Scarf on. I don't see any knockoff users, or at least any prominent knockoff users. And Diancie is pretty scary by itself, to be quite honest. And he could be running Beedrill as a bluff for Diancie, but I highly doubt that. So I'm going to go ahead and lead off with my Donphan just to see if I can get my rocks up, as he does have the Empoleon that can get the rocks off the field, but he also has Darmanitan here. Darmanitan will get one hit by me, but is Darmanitan a threat enough to prevent me from going for Stealth Rock? I don't think so. He might actually, as he actually does, U-turn out. So there we go. That's a good play for me. 1. Alright, so he's probably going to go out into... Actually, I don't know. I think his safe play would be Vileplume at this point. As he does go into Vileplume, I get my rocks up. Not bad at all. I'm going to want to switch out here. I can't switch into Florges because I'm still going to take a decent amount of damage from a Sludge Bomb. Jirachi is actually my best switch, as it's the one thing that pretty much walls him entirely. I can either go for Zen Headbutt, or I can go for or I can try to U-turn out to do something else. I'm just gonna go for Zen Headbutt here because I do want to see what he wants to switch into. As he does go into Empoleon, I should have gone for U-turn, but Whatever, that's good, that's fine. Let's see what item. Yeah, he's the leftovers Empoleon, so that's pretty common. So what I'm gonna do here, Florges will still take quite a bit of damage. Dragalge might actually be a better play at this point with me packing Focus Blast, but I do not trust myself to KO him here, so I'm gonna go into Porygon 2. That actually seems to be a better option here. I get the special attack boost, which is even better. As he goes for Defog here, so not taking any chances here. So I'm gonna go straight for the T-Bolt, as it will hit him pretty damn hard, and he cannot switch to Vileplume safely because Vileplume will not be hitting my Porygon 2. What the? He named his Beedrill Vileplume? Hello? I'm confused. I just looked through his names. Anyway, so yeah, just go for the T-Bolt. I'll hit anything decently at least, except for Vileplume, but Vileplume will probably go down to the second attack, which would be the Ice Beam. So I'm going to go ahead and pause until he makes his next move. Alright, so he's gonna stay in and take the Thunderbolt, and that brings me on to Florges. That's not it's not awful, but it's not good either. But considering he has Roar and Defog, I would consider his last two moves would be Scald and Flash Cannon seems to be pretty I want to say obvious, but that was a max special attack Porygon 2 at +1, and it did 77%. Porygon does have, hold on. And I'm back. Sorry, I had to go take care of something really quickly. So, Empoleon's out here. Let's test his moveset. Alright, so he's gonna switch into his Vileplume. That does give me an opportunity to go into Florges. And I'm just gonna pull a switch into Jirachi. It's just the safest thing for me to do at this point. Yeah, we'll do that. Hopefully, if I ever catch his Beedrill on the switch, I don't miss a Zen Headbutt or something stupid like that. But yeah, so I'm gonna be getting all my health back on Jirachi, and that's actually very, very vital to my team. Empoleon's at 24, so I think I'll just do the U-turn this time with the Jirachi instead of going for it all. So I'm gonna go ahead and pause here until he makes a move. He is taking quite a bit of time in between. Like, this is like the 7th minute for you. It's probably like the 20th minute I've been in this battle, so I'll be back. Alright, so I'm back in with Jirachi, as he did go for the Sludge Bomb on his Vileplume. There really is nothing he can do to me, so I'm going to go ahead and go to the U-turn, because that really that's going to put things in my favor. As he goes into his Darmanitan, cool. So that does give me the opportunity to go into my Sharpedo. No, let's not. Let's go into Donphan. And I'll just go straight for EQ, rather than going for the Stealth Rock. So that's great. We'll do that. Because I'll be able to hit anything on his team relatively hard, and if he wants to make that switch into his Empoleon again, then it'll pretty much go down. It'll do a decent amount of Diancie. As it goes straight for the Flare Blitz, I hate getting caught with this. I should have gone for the Stealth Rock. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna lose my Donphan regardless, but it's whatever. So yeah, we're up 1. I really want to get my Stealth Rocks up, because then that puts Beedrill in a very bad position, because it can only switch in 3 times. He can't just stay in and U-turn out and U-turn out and U-turn out and things like that. Jirachi does outspeed it still, and I believe Mega Sharpedo at +1 will outspeed it as well. So I'm gonna go for Stealth Rock on the off chance he goes for the for Protect, as he just goes straight for the U-turn. There really was no reason for him not to. So let's see what Moni decides to bring in to deal with me. I think Sharpedo might actually be my best option here, or I'll go for Porygon 2. Also, that actually works too. But Beedrill does have knockoff, which is actually very scary on something with 150 attack. So he's gonna go into his Vileplume here. So I'm gonna go into Jirachi. Is my best option here. I think I'm just go straight for the Zen Headbutt this time. I don't want to risk anything. Probably go into Empoleon again. Yeah, there's that. But I don't really care too much. I said too often. Oh my gosh. Alright, so what am I gonna do? Should I try for the flinch? Nah, let me not. I'm gonna go into Porygon 2 again. And he's probably gonna try to roar me out and put me in a better position for him. I get the special attack boost, of course. He goes for Scald. Don't get the burn. Alright, he doesn't get the burn, so that's cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and go straight for the I'll actually go for Recover this turn rather than going for okay, I'm faster than you. I didn't know that. I should have gone for T-Bolt then. Yep, that cost me a bit. It's not going to cost me the game, but that definitely cost me something. Alright, so I'm going to take out this Empoleon, not even bad. +1 special attack Porygon 2 though. That gives him an easy switch into his Beedrill, which will U-turn out on Porygon 2. More than likely KO it. I can't really say it will for sure, but it's a pretty high chance. I really don't need it anymore though. He gets the crit regardless, so I will never know. I will never know, but it's adaptability 150 attack. I'm pretty sure Porygon 2 had seen its last day. But yeah, so Floor just goes down to Beedrill. Jirachi and Dragalge can actually withstand one hit. Sharpedo needs to be faster than this, and I have no idea if Sharpedo will be able to outspeed at +1. So I'm very unsure of myself at this point. But I'm gonna go ahead and Dragalge is my best play at this point. Yeah, an adaptability whatever will hurt, but considering he doesn't have trace or download, download. Oh, he could be analytic too, but it just seems like this is the best option. I could go for Focus Blast here, which would allow me to stay in if necessary. So that's what I'm gonna do. As he goes for Ice Beam, wow, I did quite a bit of damage. He's a Life Orb, okay. And the Focus Blast takes him out. Dragalge is a monster. Didn't even have to use that adaptability. Wow. Had to clear my throat there. Alright, so Beedrill comes back out. He's going to U-turn out again. I have no use for Dragalge anymore, so I'm just going to go straight for Draco, just in case. He goes for Drill Run instead of going for the... Oh, cool. Thanks. Thank you. Alright, so I'm going to go for Iron Head instead of going for... Actually, let's see if he wants this to be risky here. As he doesn't. I go straight for Zen Head, but I don't know why I went for Vileplume. Let's not get a status. Alright, so if we don't get a status, I should be able to win here with my Jirachi, as long as it keeps its scarf on. Nice and fashionable. But, yeah. Please no. Of course, of all of the statuses, it had to be Paralysis. It just had to be Paralysis. Like, it couldn't have been anything else. Alright, whatever. I'm gonna go on the floor just here. There really is no... Oh, wait! I have Aromatherapy. I'm safe. I'm safe. Let's go for Aromatherapy with it. Yeah, cool. I win. I just need to make sure that I get the Paralysis off of my Jirachi there. So probably can go for... He goes for Psyshock instead of going for Diamond Storm. I'm gonna assume this is a fully special Diancie. And I do not see any... What's the word? What's the word? I don't even know what I was trying to say anymore. So can I go into Jirachi and live one? I could, but do I want to is the question. I think I might actually just sacrifice it here. Sacrifice my floor just as he goes for Drill Run. That did nothing. Wow. I'm kind of surprised. Alright, so he has no... He should just go for Poison Jab if he has it. If he doesn't have it, then I think I might actually... Okay, yep. I spoke too soon. But here we go. I can go straight into Jirachi, and Jirachi wins the game. So, yeah, good game. Go for Iron Head here, because Diancie is an obvious switch, and that takes out the Diancie. And I'm going to actually switch into Sharpedo just to make sure that I switch to Zen Headbutt instead of relying on Iron Head to KO this Beedrill. Although I think it will, in all honesty, but I just need to make sure. So I'm going Sharpedo here just to make sure that that occurs. As he misses the Drill Run, that's unfortunate for him. As I'll protect and see if I can let's see if I can outspeed on the Mega Evolution here. That would be pretty damn great. That would be pretty... Oh, he actually forfeits here. So, yeah, that's a pretty good first match. This is the first time I've done UU in the Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire Takeover, or whatever it's called. So, I'm going to save it. I'm going to share this replay real quick, just to make sure. Or, well, just save it. Not really sharing it, I guess. But, I'll be back when I have another battle, alright? Be back. And we're back. So here we go with another battle. Cargo, I've never seen that in UU before, but judging by his name, I guess he would be he seems pretty good. So I'm gonna go ahead and lead off with Donphan. That's usually what I do when I encounter lead Galvantula, because then I just go for Earthquake and Ice Shard, and my Sturdy is still intact, so I can just go for a Ice Shard to take out Galvantula. Sturdy will still be intact, so I can get my rocks up for free, basically. He has only Donphan as a Rapid Spinner, so that actually doesn't put me in a bad position. He could also switch to Azelf if he does have that kind of set, the Focus Sash set. But I'm not too worried about that, as I can just switch into my Florges isn't really safe, but Sharpedo is a pretty safe switch into the Azelf. Of course, as long as it's not Sash Explosion, that would suck. And actually, I could probably play around with this Sash Explosion. As he goes for Sticky Web first. Okay, why do I keep leaving them at this HP? I'm just go for the Ice Shard. He's a leftovers Galvantula. Goodness, the innovativeness, forget it. So I'm gonna go ahead and go for the I'm gonna go for my rocks, and I'm gonna go for Rapid Spin, just to make sure. that I can take care of business here. As we're gonna trade rocks here. He's probably gonna switch to his Donphan possibly, just because I won't be able to do much to it, and I have my rapid spin of my own. He's gonna U-turn out into Donphan. That's what I think anyway, because Galvantula dies on switch, and he doesn't want that, because just in case I do get the Sticky Web off the field, he wants that to come back on. As he actually switches into his Absol, I'm kind of surprised, to be honest, but you know, you never know what's gonna happen. Damn, these cars, like 3 cars in a row outside, just got their alarm set off for no reason. But I don't really have anything I want to switch into Absol, which is unfortunate. He's gonna want these Sticky Webs up, but I don't think there really is anything he can do to my Donphan, or he can't hurt it too hard, I'll say. Mega Absol does possess an insane amount of attack power, but he did expect me to switch out, so yeah, you can't predict me, friend. As he forfeits. Okay, so we'll be back with another battle, I guess, because yeah, I accidentally outplayed him. Alright, I'll be back. Alright, so this will more than likely be the last battle of the session. He's probably rocking out with the Mega Steelix. No, never mind. It could be Aggron. These are all physically defensive monsters. Besides Baltoy, I'm very scared at this point, because I'm scared of the unknown. I have no idea what the hell is going on here. And yeah, that's frightening. It's utterly terrifying, because I have no clue what's going on here. You have 3 rapid spinners, basically, with 2 of the most physically bulky mons in the game. And 3 if you count Quagsire with its amazing ability in Unaware. But yeah, I'm truly terrified at this point. So I think my best option might actually be to go into Sharpedo and start getting it set up. Actually no, Donphan getting Stealth Rock up is a priority here for me at this point in time. So he's probably gonna go ahead and go for the for his own Stealth Rocks here, but I do not really care at this point. I'll just go for EQ and get off some damage and do whatever. As he goes for Sandstorm, yeah, that's definitely a Mega Steelix there if he's going for Sandstorm right now. So I'm going to go ahead and go for EQ just in case he comes in. As he goes for oh gosh, he has Sand Rush. Alright, you're not going to be able to KO me because of course, because I'm sturdy, but cool. He sacrificed defense for attack, and I'm actually able to live that pretty damn well. So Sandslash goes down. I'm unsure of what his team's objective is, but it is probably just going to keep rocks off the field so that his Aggron can switch in pretty nicely, I guess. I have no idea. But I would assume with the Sandstorm that he would have Mega Steelix. It just seems like the right option. I'll say. I don't know exactly what I mean by that, but I'm gonna go ahead and go to Dragalge here. It just seems like the correct move, I guess. Yeah. No, actually no. I'm going to go to Florges here because it's probably going to go for Scald. I do have Aromatherapy on it, which is actually very important. Yeah, that's annoying. So I'm going to go ahead and go for the Aromatherapy turn 1, just in case. I don't really want to be dealing with that. So let me go for the Aromatherapy. He's probably going to switch out into his Steelix here. That would be a pretty good switch for him, because there really is nothing I can do about his attacks or anything like that. I actually goes out into his Aggron here. Let's see if this is his Mega or if Steelix is. If this isn't, it'll have leftovers. And so I'm just going to assume that Aggron is his Mega. And Jirachi can deal... not really. In fact, everything Jirachi has isn't very effective to Aggron. Yeah, Mega Aggron's actually a pretty big problem for my team, except for Dragalge, who carries Focus Blast, and even then I don't think Dragalge can live more than 1 hit, and I am actually in quite a bit of trouble with that. So I can go back into Donphan here as basically fodder. As he goes for Heavy Slam right off the bat, I'm going for EQ just to see. I might be able to live 1 more hit from this Aggron if it turns out to not be a a Mega. But and if it stays in this form, he might get KO'd, so there's that. As he has Levitate. Okay, yeah, I forgot about that. So he's just going to spin the rocks away. Let's see how much an Ice Shard does. I really don't want to... actually, no. Sharpedo is the best play for me at this point, because I will be in here. As he goes for Earth Power, that's absolutely annoying. Alright, so let's go for Protect here. As he's probably going to want to go... I really did not expect him to attack me. I thought he was going to go for the Rapid Spin. As he goes for Trick Room. Wow, okay. Yep. This is one of those teams, one of those people that you really can't underestimate. And I am dying. So I'm going to go ahead and Mega Evolve and Waterfall in case there's something else he wants to do, because there is nothing else that Sharpedo is going to be able to do in this battle. At least not under this Trick Room. And it's going to be very difficult for me to do anything else. I'm in a very bad position right now. I'm going to Donphan here because I could either save Sharpedo for fodder later, as now he has Sandstorm and Trick Room up, so that's actually very terrifying because he has leftovers, so it's only gonna be 5 turns of Sandstorm, but it is still terrifying nonetheless. I go for the Ice Shard. That's 28%. Okay, that's not awful, but Donphan does go down to that, so we'll do that. Let's see. Claydol has 139 speed at its lowest, and it's probably got 0 EVs, 0 IV, 0 EVs, and a negative nature, considering that it is a Claydol, of course. So I am in a pretty damn bad position. But wow, it's a Clay. But Porygon 2 can live pretty much anything, and I do pack Ice Beam, so we'll see how much damage he does to me and how much damage I'm able to do to him. Basically anything's going to take a decent amount of damage from me. As he goes for Psy Shock, he gets a crit that still did nothing, and Claydol is going to take a substantial amount of damage. Wow, I completely screwed that up. It's going to take a substantial amount of damage in return, so I'm going to go straight for the Recover here, because if he hits me with anything, I'll just be able to recover it back up, and the Trick Room does expire after this turn, so I will be able to just get another hit up onto his, I'll be able to KO his Claydol and stop his Trick Room just a little bit more. And let's see, does it go away? Yes, the dimensions have returned to normal. So I am now faster than it again, and I will be able to take out this Claydol. This is a pretty damn scary team he's got there. At least the thought of the what was I gonna say? The thought of the, I don't know, because of how random it looks from the outside, but he obviously has an agenda. He knows what he's doing, or at least it looks like he is. He's just going by psyching his opponents out. That's just what he does, I guess. Maybe. I don't know. I'm thinking too much though. So I'm gonna go ahead and go back into, I have nothing. Sharpedo, I think Sharpedo is fodder at this point. I really don't see it doing anything else in this battle. Yeah, Aggron is going to, if it Mega Evolves, it's going to be a huge problem. If Steelix Mega Evolves, it's going to be a huge problem. But I do have Dragalge who can take out either one of them from the special side. Dragalge does go down to an Earthquake from the Steelix though, and that's actually very troubling. But a Focus Blast will take it out, so I think I'm going to sacrifice my Sharpedo here. Porygon 2 doesn't do too much, but I just don't want to, I don't want to risk that. So now I'm going to go into Dragalge and just Focus Blast something. Hopefully I can hit my mark. If I don't, I'm screwed. I am royally screwed if I don't, because I have 3 mons that will hit nothing super effectively, and not even effective, just not very effective at all. So I'm gonna go for the Focus Blast, and I do hit the mark, but it's on the wrong target. Considering how much damage that did, I can go for a Draco here. Quagsire has very low speed. Considering this is a Trick Room team, I'm going to take my chances because I'm pretty sure that I'm going to be faster than it. I have 124 speed, yeah, that's true, but still. Yep, Draco will take it out because of the adaptability boost and because of how much I was able to see that Focus Blast did, being an inferior move to Draco Meteor in the first place. I was pretty certain. So he's going to expect me to switch out. I do believe that I can go into Florges as fodder, but I need my special attackers around though, so I could actually attempt to flinch him out with Itachi. That actually seems like a better option for me at this point, so let me go ahead and do that. The live will end after this battle because we're getting to that point. Wow, did a nice even 50%, so I'm going to go ahead and start flinch axing, because that's what we do. And Aggron has no real recovery option, I guess. It has rest, but I've seen Earthquake, Head Smash, and Heavy Slam so far, so I doubt he has rest talk. And yeah, that actually makes my job a little bit easier. He's probably going to want to switch out into Steelix here, or into his Baltoy to try to get up another Sandstorm, or he's probably going to try to get up a Sandstorm right here with his Aggron. One of those things will happen. But Jirachi's going to go down here. Thanks for your work, my friend. A Moonblast from Florges won't KO it, but it will put it in range for Porygon 2. Or I should do the other way around. I should go for actually, yes. Let me go for T-Bolt Porygon 2. I'll get the special attack raise anyway. So I'm gonna go for the T-Bolt if he ends up switching out. Actually, yeah, I'm in pretty good position here. Porygon 2's T-Bolt will take out the Aggron, and if he wants to switch out, I have Ice Beam to take on everything else. I completely forgot Porygon 2 had Ice Beam on it. But yeah, Aggron has very, very low special defense. So let's see if I'll get to finally see a Mega Steelix in a live session. That would be great. I'm talking a million words a minute. I don't even know why, but yeah. So he goes into his Baltoy here. Let's see what it's packing, because it might be something quick. Like I don't even know what it's gonna do, but I am quite concerned nonetheless. But an Ice Beam will take it out. I don't think it was level 1. I mean, or level 5 or I don't even know. But I do pretty much win the battle here, as he's probably going to Mega Evolve with his Steelix here. At +1, an Ice Beam might be able to take out Steelix. If not, I'm still faster. And he's not going to be able to take out an Eviolite Porygon 2 with one attack. So that is pretty much a good game, Mr. Oblivion. So that's probably going to be the end of the live session. I just, ooh, Mega Steelix Sprite. Look at that. That is 40%. Oh my goodness. But he will not be able to, it's a 3-hit KO. His thing's a 3-hit KO, so that actually puts me in a very nice position. Mega Steelix actually looks pretty decent from here. I don't know why the 5th gen Sprite looks like that though. It's pretty much the same, but with different, just different implemented items on its body. But yeah, so that's gonna be a good game. I hope you guys enjoyed this session. It was weird getting back into UU for the first time since the resets and everything. So we were able to get 3 W's today. So that's great. It's fantastic. So I really hope you guys enjoyed. Until we meet again, alright, peace out. Don't forget to hit like, don't forget to comment, and if you're new, sub if you really feel like you want to, alright? So I hope I see each and every one of you again next time, and I'll catch you later. Bye.